Okay.
Coming up on north on the HSI, coming up north in the compass, I think we're good. Engine instruments are green, fuel pressure, oil temperature, airspeed's alive. Over 65 knots, 65, rotate. And looking for 79 knots. Slightly bumpy today, but that's alright.
Yeah, I think it'll smooth out. It wasn't very bumpy at all when we were up at 4,000.
Alright, 1,200 feet, right turn 090.
Okay, you clear right?
Visors down.
Okay.
You got traffic.
I'm looking for it.
Alright, we'll climb out. Let's verify our VOR.
Door Sound Tower, King Air 495, come in, hold short 36 ready.
King Air 495, short Romeo, Door Sound Tower, hold short, runway 36.
Hold short 36, 95, come in.
Georgetown Tower, Cessna 422, Lima Charlie, 3 miles east.
Says 422, Lima Charlie, Georgetown Tower, wind 030 to 10, runway 36, clear to land.
Okay, number one's verified for the syntax.
Okay.
We'll verify number two.
6.
Charlie Romeo is with you on the visual 436.
King Air 933, Charlie Romeo, Georgetown Tower, port of midfield left downwind, runway 36.
Okay, we'll report 50 left down with 3 Charlie Romeo.
I hear it. Do you hear it?
A little bit. It was kind of faint, but I heard it.
A lot of static today.
So try and not do this big wing rock left and right on maintaining a heading. Try and, do a better job of maintaining wings level and not having your heading drift.
King Air 495, Strike Romeo, turn right heading 070, runway 36, clear for takeoff. Minimum delay in departure traffic, 7 miles south of the airport on right base.
Left turn 07036, clear to go, 95, show me out.
Go out to the bump. Alright, coming up on 3,000 feet. I'm going to lower the nose. Grab our speed.
So as it accelerates, trim nose down.
So
you don't have to, so you don't keep climbing.
Okay, Charlie Romeo number 2, we're looking for traffic.
Go back to about 2350. About where we are. Do some altitude here for a minute.
King Air 495 Star Romeo, contact on to departure 127.22. Good afternoon.
Over to departure, we'll see you.
King Air 923 Charlie Romeo, Cessna traffic, half mile final left base, your discretion is approved, runway 36 clear to land, wind 010.
2350, start our lane.
Clear to land for Charlie Romeo, we've got our traffic in sight.
Fuel pumps coming off.
Okay.
Fuel pumps off, pressure remained.
Warrior 8405 Mike, traffic maneuvering immediately east of you, altitude indicates 3,400.
Traffic in sight, 05 Mike.
I was watching him do a turn in front of us. Or if he's doing lazy eights. Yeah, I think he is. Lazy eights up and down that road.
2 Lima Charlie, where do you park?
We'll go to the fuel pumps.
2 Lima Charlie, turn right, taxiway Bravo, cross actual out through the pumps. When you're ready to leave the pumps, call ground 119.12.
All right, to that, we'll take.
All right, so you're all stabilized and trimmed up?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Okie doke. Here comes the partial panel.
Right off the bat today.
Go look at that fake attitude indicator.
Nice.
That's all about interpolating on your compass turns.
Got my thing right here. I added it to it.
Okay. Alright. 8405 Mike, descend and maintain 2,500.
All right, down to 2,500 for 05 Mike. No trim adjustment, just coming back on the...
Yep, we're right back to about 1,900 RPM. Fly at constant airspeed. Yeah, I have about 500 feet per minute. Close to that.
King Air 923 Charlie Romeo, where do you park?
We're going to Longhorn for Charlie Romeo.
King Air 923 Charlie Romeo, roger, turn right, taxiway Bravo, taxi Bravo Alpha Echo to Longhorn, monitor ground 119.12.
Bravo Alpha Echo, and we'll monitor ground Charlie Romeo.
Okay, good. Alright, 05 Mike, turn left heading 360.
Left turn 360 for 05 Mike.
Standard rate, and when are you going to start your rollout?
25.
Okay.
25 degrees.
Okay.
If I can maintain a...
The altitude and your airspeed. Came up pretty close. Okay, 05 Mike, climb, maintain 3,000.
I maintain 3,000, 05 Mike. No trim adjustment, full power should bring us under the climb.
Add a little mixture, Ben, when you go full power. You've leaned it, yeah, just so you're not full lean.
Alright, 3000, coming off level, not touching the speed yet. No, it can come back, 2,350.
Okay. Okay, alright, good level off. 05 Mike, turn right heading 090. And you're clear right.
Right turn 090, rolling out at 85.
Monitoring Taylor traffic.
Hey, McGregor traffic, Diamond 107, Tango X-ray, turning final, runway 04, McGregor traffic.
Very good. Yep. Okay. Those are a couple of clearing turns, so let's do a slow flight.
Alright, slow flight. We're going to rehearse what we're going to do. We're come back to 1500, trying to maintain our altitude, throw our flaps in, and we'll come back to about 1900 or maintain between 60 and 50 knots.
55 and 60?
That's what I said.
You said 60 and something. I thought you said 50 maybe. I wasn't sure.
50 and 60, correct.
55 to 60. You forgot the gums check. Extra rich fuel pump on. Yeah, when you do slow flight installs.
Warrior 8405 Mike, I believe there's traffic 2 miles east of you, westbound Bonanza, 2,800 inbound to Georgetown Airport.
Looking for traffic.
Looking for traffic, 05 Mike.
05 Mike, about 12 o'clock, a mile westbound now, descending out of 2,500, will pass beneath you.
We're looking.
Still looking, 05 Mike.
So make a left turn to the north, standard rate turn.
Left turn to the north.
Georgetown Tower, Compass, now be Bravo 3 miles to the east.
Nice.
And we'll be requesting the option.
Standard rate turn or less.
Call the Center 593 Bravo, wind 36 0 to 11, gas 1A, runway 36, clear for the option, then make left close traffic, runway 36, report mid-tail downwind.
93 Bravo, will come.
Roll out to the north.
Yep, I'm going to.
Warrior 8405, 9 traffic, no factor.
Traffic, Diamond 107, Tango X-ray.
Traffic, no factor, 05 Mike.
Downwind for 04. McGregor traffic.
Okay. You're doing a good job of maintaining it. Alright, so I haven't seen anybody around us.
3 miles south.
So let's go into a power off stall. So first you establish a stabilized descent. Okay. About 1500 RPM and it's just a nice
00 Yankees, about 15 miles southeast.
stabilized descent.
Landing with Information Hotel.
About 500 feet per minute and then level off.
Skyline 2800 Yankee.
And hold your altitude.
3 miles southeast of the airport, expect right base, runway 36.
McGregor traffic, Diamond 107, Tango X-ray, turning left. Hey, Roger, expect the right base for runway 36, and can you want me to report at 3 miles?
Mr. Buffett.
McGregor down.
Yep, good, you didn't dump the nose, you just lowered 60 knots, retract your flaps. Okay, flying back up to 3,000. Alright, you're flying much better. The last 2 flights you've been doing much better on this stuff.
McGregor traffic, Diamond 107, Tango X-ray.
Georgetown Tower, November 423 Yankee, 9 to the east, 2,300 inbound with hotel.
Bonanza 423 Yankee, Georgetown Tower, port 3 miles east of the airport, right base, runway 36.
Right base 36, 23 Yankee.
Roberti traffic, helicopter 299 selected, left downwind for 34, Roberti.
Okay, how about a left turn, clearing turn to the south?
Left clearing turn to the south, 180, okay?
Yep.
So we'll roll out at 116. Yeah, 165.
Okay.
155, sorry, 155.
Okay, 25 degrees.
And McGregor traffic down to 107 Tango X-ray will be departing to the east. McGregor traffic.
And Jones traffic, Cessna 34 Alpha is 6 miles south of the field, inbound for full stop 35.
Bulldog traffic, Piper 5932 uniform, turning downwind to 34 Bulldog.
Came out pretty close.
You can disregard the 3
Not bad.
Call. You're next for the
All right. How about a right turn to the west?
Right turn to the west. We're going to roll. We're going to come out at 265.
Okay.
West of the airport, Taylor. Correction, 785 Delta Delta, 1,500 feet.
Taylor traffic, Skyhawk 46346 is departing on 35 Taylor traffic.
Skyhawk departing Taylor, which direction are you departing to?
I'm going to be leaving the pattern to the south-southwest.
Okay, another good one. All right, so now we're set up for power on stall, okay?
Bulldog traffic.
Clearing turns.
Maneuvering just to your west, we'll keep an eye open for you.
Yep, clearing turns are complete.
Yep, we just did them all. I've been looking around.
We're going to come back to 1500 RPM, slow to 60 knots.
Slow to 80
Okay, for 80. I need to
for
change.
power on.
Okay, slow to 80. Rotate up, add power at the same time, stand on the right rudder.
Okay.
Ready? I really
You gained a few hundred feet doing that, but
huh?
gained a few hundred feet there doing all your nodes, but that was the first time you had a big altitude deviation like that.
It's 80. Rotate and add power.
Yep. Sufficient pitch to have your airspeed slowly bleeding off.
Bonanza traffic turning 1 mile, final offer right base.
After Bravo, follow traffic, we're not short.
Playback traffic, Cherokee 906. 2 kilo.
Horn.
10 miles to the west, 3,500 feet. Inbound.
That's good enough for a Buffett?
Sure.
Cessna 593 Bravo base to follow Bonanza number 2, runway 36
All right.
cleared for the option.
You did much pretty good. You're not dumping the nose and doing anything like that. Good.
And now through Bravo will be a full stop, sir.
Cessna 3
All right, back to 3,000 feet.
Okay.
Now through Bravo, clear to land.
Taylor traffic, I've got visual on you.
05 Mike, turn left heading 180.
500, turn
Left turn 180, 05 Mike, roll out at 55.
clear over the top of you.
Icewood traffic, 63 Alpha.
5 Delta Delta is you also.
Icewood traffic.
299 Hotel Echo is left crosswind turning into left down.
I think where you are, where the wingtip is between that white bar and the letter L or R, I think just a little bit, just right around there is a standard rate turn. We'll try a 1 minute turn in a minute and see what happens.
They won't stay in the same turn. I'm not moving the yoke, it's just we're just bounced all over the
when we
place.
bounce around it jiggles, but
423 Yankee
just fly smooth and keep it, you know, averaging where you want it.
Alpha Echo to Longhorn, monitor ground 119.12.
The one thing I have to watch, that's a turn. I noticed this the other day, I was playing a video back, was
Yankee affirmative, and if you're not familiar, go ahead and call.
everything I couldn't do before, I seemed to be able to time the end of the turn and the altitude at the same time. I wasn't able to do that before, but when we're doing time turns, it starts throwing me off because I start adding power, we start accelerating, it throws the compass arrow off even worse.
Yeah, you gotta watch, when you look at your compass, you gotta be a stable, unaccelerated flight. Yep. Okay. Okie dokie. So
I should have rolled out at south, but we're not really.
You were pretty close to it. You were pretty close to it when you rolled out. So just correct to it. All right, let me give you a couple unusual latitudes. Okay?
You have the airplane?
I got the airplane.
Cessna 9593 Bravo, head of the pumps or pilot's choice.
Pilot's choice, sir.
Cessna 93 Bravo, roger. You can stay on the runway, turn right at the end, taxi to pilot's choice. This frequency's fine.
For the cover.
Forward is 44, production forward.
Okay, and our heading deviated a little bit. We'll try to roll back out to the south. Back on heading and altitude.
Okay, back to the south.
Georgetown, Tower 00 Yankee, 3 miles southeast of the field.
Number 2800 Yankee, wind 020 to 12, gust 20, runway 36, clear to land.
Came out pretty close.
Close enough?
36. Yeah.
Within tolerance?
Absolutely. All right, let's try a time turn. Okay?
Okay.
So, how about setting up your timer and then do a standard rate 1 minute turn to the right and see if you can roll out to the north.
9451, tank up 4,000 feet.
Okay, standard rate time to the right.
Yep.
To roll out at north.
Yep. So 1 minute standard rate.
Long no traffic.
Yeah, I guess start off to the south.
I was hoping, I'm waiting to make sure the aircraft's stable because the speed's been fluctuating. Alright, so we're just going to take 10 seconds off the timer, I think we'll be alright.
Well, try and get it all south. So you kind of...
Huntsville traffic, Skyline, 6 to the call, 12 to the southwest, inbound, planning
10 more degrees to the right. Yeah.
McGregor traffic, 748, 6 miles north on RNAV 17, we'll circle to the west, land 35, McGregor traffic.
Alright, pretty close. Okay, 1 minute standard. So try putting that wingtip right between the dot and the letter, the R, on a standard rate right turn for a minute.
Alright, let me get the plane stable.
Brownwood unit, com 211 Juliet Hotel.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
And then when we're done with this, we need to switch the tanks.
Okay.
That's Randy, we're going to be on the ground there in about...
So we're coming off at 30 seconds, right?
Let them know.
No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Sorry.
Thanks, sir.
At 30 seconds, we should be going through west, and we are. So they'll be changing your power when you're figuring out when you're going to roll out.
Got it.
10 more seconds. One minute. So you're a little bit steeper than standard rate.
486 is circling to the west of the field.
Well, I kept it between the two.
Yeah, so maybe it's just the outside of the white thing.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, so let's do one to the left.
Wiser area traffic been in the
All right, you want to come back to north?
Yeah, come back to north and
27 full stop. Wiser.
Mono traffic calling 9451 Tango entering right stage for runway 31. Mono traffic.
okay. All right, so 1 minute left turn, standard rate.
Ready?
Yep.
And go.
Yankee Roger, turn right, taxiway Bravo, taxi Bravo, Alpha, Echo to parking, monitor ground 119.12.
Bravo, Alpha, Echo, and monitor ground. 00 Yankee.
SS to 00 Yankee, just to verify.
Might be easier said than done. That's negative. We're from out of town.
You know, all you can do is kind of get as close as you can.
In that case, call ground 119.12 and that'll get you there.
119.12, 00 Yankee.
Traffic says 8748.
And if this ever happens, you're really in an emergency. You know about asking ATC for no gyro turns? Okay. They can do time turns for you. You can ask for no gyro vectors, and they'll say turn left, stop turn, turn right, stop turn. They'll time for you and get you going the right way.
Traffic 27
Full.
turning final 35 full stop. Okay.
That one came out pretty close.
All right, so it's that white line right there.
Yeah. And 05 Mike, turn right to the north. Do a 1 minute one the same way to the north. See if it works the same way in both directions.
Okay, right turn to the north, 05
Okay.
Mike.
Starting your turn at 125 or 124.
With traffic, Pilatus 159, Golf Lima, 9 miles west of the field, setting up for left base of 35. Brownwood.
Barnett County, 8087 Bravo, 7 out to the east, inbound right base, runway 1, full stop, Barnett.
Mono traffic calling 9451.
20 more seconds.
Departing to the east. 51 Tango.
Time to roll out.
Let's go traffic. 6 call.
And
3 to the
a
west.
little bit short, so it's something between what. Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah. And maybe it's a little bit different left and right.
Could be the wind pushing us too.
Yeah. Boy, 8405 Mike, turn right, heading 090, intercept the Syntex 150 course to Syntex.
All right, turn right to intercept the 150 course.
Turn right, heading 090, intercept the 150 course to Syntex.
All right, turn right 090, and then we'll intercept the 150
Yep.
course for Syntex.
Good catch. That's what one of the things I was looking for.
I was going to switch it afterwards, but after I completed my turn, because my instructor said do one thing at a time.
No, I was looking for you to do it, not necessarily do it while you were turning.
I wasn't going to, but it was a button push, so I figured I was okay.
And you were stable in your turn.
Yeah. Hey, look, amazingly, when we roll out right here,
you're going to continue your right turn to 150. I tried to guess what radio we were on.
They're pretty good.
That particular radio is pretty good, easy one to guess.
We're probably going to go 10 degrees past to bring us back in.
Okay. All right, you're doing it.
Nope, need to make a more right-hand turn here. I go too far though. All corrections. A little more.
43954 is 10 miles to the north.
I'm looking for 175 in our track.
36954.
Looking for what?
175 on our track. Then we'll bring it back over and then we'll do our left turn back to 150 to stay. That should be about the 30-degree intercept.
Yeah.
Barnett traffic 887 Bravo's on it.
Well, I think you're doing pretty good at all this stuff today.
Full stop, Barnett.
I told you what I thought the problem was and all. Then it's got to be.
Barnett traffic 8087 Bravo's turning final, runway 1, full stop, Barnett.
You know, at the college station, 05 Mike, proceed direct college station.
Okay, proceed direct college station. 112.3.
Where'd you get that?
Right here, college station VOR. Or is it 113.3?
113.3.
Okay, so. Look at that, right on it.
Not exactly.
Pretty close.
Those are very meaningful. No information.
Okay.
So, turn your big knob to nearest.
Georgetown Tower, Saratoga.
This big knob. Turn the big knob. No, now turn off the cursor. You turned on the cursor. It puts the cursor on the map. Push the cursor and turn it off. See? Okay, now turn the big knob to nearest, all the way to the right. All the way to the right. All the way to the right. All the way to the, there you're now in the nearest pages. Now, no, all the way to the right. Now the little knob to nearest VOR. Okay, there's college station at the bottom. Yep. Direct, enter. Now you can punch on your GPS, and you use the GPS because you're not getting the VOR. Desired track 076. Can't get the VOR is out. That gives you, there aren't that many close VORs, they're scattered around. But this big knob, when you turn it all the way to the right, takes you to the nearest pages. And then you move around with the little knob within the nearest pages. And then all the way back to the left takes you...
Going a little further than I wanted to, but that's almost 40 degrees. I don't want a 40 degree.
Yeah, that's a big intercept.
Georgetown Tower, Roger 42954, 3 mile final, 218, circle to land 36954.
And each degree is about a mile because you're 60 miles away from it.
3954, Roger. Circle west of the airport for runway 36. Runway 36 clear to land, wind 030 to 1.
Okay, Warrior 8405 Mike, advise when you have the Georgetown weather.
All right, we'll call when we got the Georgetown weather for 05 Mike.
We'll approach runway 36 in use, arriving and departing runway 36. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. All VFR departures advise ground control of intended departure direction. Advise on initial contact, you have information hotel. Georgetown Municipal Airport information hotel 2051 Zulu. Wind 35014, gust 19er, visibility 10, sky conditions clear below 12,000. Temperature 28, dew point 07, altimeter 3010. Visual approach runway 36 in use, arriving and departing runway 36. Use caution for bird.
And Austin approach. Warrior 8405 Mike, with information hotel at Georgetown.
Roger, 05 Mike, turn right heading 270 when able, proceed direct U2 for the GPS 36 at Georgetown.
Direct YouTube and right turn 270 for 05 Mike.
Right turn 270 when able, direct U2.
Right turn 270 and then when able we'll turn direct to YouTube for 05 Mike.
Because ATC knows that you probably don't have it set up, so they're saying they're going to get you pointed in the general direction, and then when you roll out, you set it up and go direct.
Georgetown, Dutch 6006, South Delta Shore, runway 36, ready for departure.
Dutch 6006, Delta Georgetown Tower, hold short, runway 36.
All right, check, I need to switch tanks while we're in this turn.
Okay.
Hold the short, 06.
Fuel pump's on, check, fuel pressure's good, check. Tank switched, fuel pressure still stayed the same.
I remember you saying you were going to do that earlier.
Yep, did you ride one right after the other? I didn't stop you like I should have. Bad student.
I know. I got to say, hang on a second, I got to change the tanks.
Georgetown Tower, Roger 43954, we're downwind on 36. Are we clear for the landing on 36?
Roger 43954, affirmative, runway 36, clear to land.
36, clear to land.
And for 270, we're coming out on 265. Nope, 275, sorry.
265.
Saratoga 75, November.
You're rolling out before it.
On the right base, you're number 2.
After it.
Archer traffic, close left base.
After to the north, before to the south.
Behind the Archer, right base 36, 75 November, we have the traffic.
I mean, before to the north, after to the south. So it's east-west, there's almost no error, so you just use a normal lead point.
Right.
Behind the Archer, 75 November.
So you're coming from the south. Okay, so now you got to use the bottom GPS to set it up.
Yeah, thanks.
Direct?
I'm going.
Big knob to the nearest. Keep turning. Right there. That's turn it to Georgetown. Turn the little knob. And activate. Enter again. Now, procedure.
Yep. Thank you.
U2. Activate. Big knob to activate.
Oh, I'm getting there. 302.
Okay.
Nope, runway. This way, 302.
If you turn off the flight band, you got your map. Or your thingamajiggy.
It'll make me fly this whole thing like this, aren't you?
Well, you got to fly a partial panel approach on your check ride. You know, so you need to practice them and be confident with them.
To the pump, 954.
Archer 43954, Roger. Turn right on runway 29er. Taxi via runway 29er and Alpha to the pumps. In contact ground 119.12 when you're ready to leave the pumps.
Turn right on 29er and then via Alpha to the pump, 954.
Earned a little excess to do our correction.
right. Whoa! Whoa! Where'd he come from? He took off out of...
Wow, that was not cool.
Yeah.
Dang.
Saratoga 75 November, where do you park?
Tower 2, 75 November.
Saratoga 75 November, turn right, taxiway Bravo, taxi Bravo Alpha to parking. Passing behind Saratoga traffic, northbound on Alpha, he'll be pulling into the pumps.
Bravo Alpha behind the Saratoga, 75 November.
Dutchess 6006, Delta, turn right heading 070, runway 36, clear for takeoff, wind 360 to 14, gust 20.
Right 7080, clear for takeoff, runway 36, 6006 Delta.
I might dance around here for a minute, but I'll get it in a second.
You're trying to do what?
And I might dance around here for a minute, but
Okay.
I'll get it in a second.
Yeah, you're pretty close. You're maintaining your altitude and you're heading pretty well.
All right, so let's talk about this approach here, Chuck, if you will.
Okay.
All right, we're going to cross YouTube. We'll stay above 3,000. Once we cross, we're going to maintain heading 268. We get to Luke V, make a right turn to 358. Then we'll descend down to 2,500, really 2,600, because I'm going to give myself a 100-foot window.
Okay.
Then we get to Acvid on the same heading of 358.
06 Delta contact.
Hopefully by then we've
27.22. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir.
we've got the glide slope. Once we've got the glide slope, then we'll keep our descent down, but if we don't have it by then, we're not going to go below 2,600, minimum's 2,500. Then we'll go to Hopeg. At Hopeg,
yeah, don't look away too long. You turned a lot, and pay attention. It's about time to turn. Pay attention to where you are and how much time you got.
.70.
Other way.
I would have figured that out in a minute. Gonna come 20 degrees for correction.
You got a big wind out of the north, remember that.
We're going to maintain here just for a little bit. If we correct over, alright, go to 260. We'll be able to come right over to 270 now. 5 extra degrees. Just got to walk it in.
Okay.
Alright, so where were we? Hopeg would be 3.2 miles. We'll make our call, because he always asks us for the 3-mile call at Hopeg.
Okay.
And then if we don't have the glide slope, we won't descend below 1850, because it's at or above 1,820.
Okay.
This approach, if we miss, we're going to climb to 3,000 direct Hepna via track 07. Once we cross Hepna, then we do a turn 07 Sex to Darte.
Okay.
Then we'll hold at Darte.
Okay. But if you fly the approach as published, you're going to go down to 1280.
All right, that's our decision height, is 1,280.
It's our minimum descent altitude, not a decision height. Even though we have a computed glide path, it's still a non-precision approach.
Okay. We won't descend below 1,280.
Yeah, unless we see the field. I think you're going to see it today.
Been blinded by the sun. If I could just maintain a heading, okay. All right, getting ready to turn to 359.
Okay. And you're clear right when you're ready to turn.
Take our call here in a minute once our turn's stable. It'll be Georgetown Tower, Warrior 8405 Mike, straight in runway 36 with information Golf. Hotel.
Yeah, tell him you're 10 miles south for a straight, because they might say, where are you?
Georgetown Tower, Warrior 8405 Mike's 10 miles to the south, straight in runway 36 with information Golf.
Warrior 8405 Mike, Georgetown Tower, make straight in runway 36, report 3 mile final.
Straight in runway 36, report 3 mile final, 05 Mike. All right, so we're going to come back, start our ascent down to 2,600.
Okay.
Georgetown Tower information, Indian now current wind 02013 gust 20, altimeter 3010.
Hey, still current altimeter 3010, slight change in the winds. Flight's up alive, but we're still high.
Okay.
That power to see was above 2,500.
All right, good.
If I just keep an airplane level today, I'd be much happier.
Well, you've been doing a good job today. Look how much power you added.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to do flight. I just wanted to come up. I didn't want to have to change any pitch or anything.
Okay.
I didn't want to retrim.
I didn't want you to start climbing when you added that much power.
No, but I want to get back up to 26. I just wanted a little climb, so I had a little bit of power. But it doesn't want to cooperate. Now it does. And the glide slope's coming down.
Okay.
been a good downdraft.
Yeah, back there, yeah.
Alright, after exit, we're coming down to 1820, unless we're coming across the inner slope in our slope, so.
Okay.
We've done that, so we're coming back to 1900.
Okay. So since your ground speed is so slow, you probably need a like 375 on your rate of descent.
284 Georgetown Tower. Roger, report a midfield left.
So just a little bit more power and a little bit less rate of descent.
Midfield left downwind.
Yep, I see it.
2284.
But just a little bit more power. You got level flight power there. You know, just maybe.
405 Mike, make a right 360 to re-enter final traffic. So Piaggio inbound from the northwest, quite a bit faster to you than the airport.
Right 360.
Right 360, 05 Mike.
So standard rate turn. Maintain level flight.
36 clear to land traffic, 4.5 mile final exit, give me a 360 for your arrival, Lake Cherokee.
2284, looking for the traffic clear, land 36, number 1.
The traffic?
No, I'm trying to look behind us and see him.
So I'm coming back up to 2500.
Okay. Well, you want to stay at the altitude you're at, because, well, maybe you can climb a little bit. You'll get it blown a little bit south during this turn.
Warrior 405 Mike, report reestablished on final runway 36.
Report reestablished 05 Mike for runway 36.
I don't know where that guy's coming from that's faster than us. I don't know if he's a straight in or not.
Is this guy straight off our nose?
It might be.
Because if it is, then I'm going to stop turning
well, ask
here.
the tower if the guy off at our 12 o'clock is the guy that's in front of us.
Georgetown Tower 8405 Mike, the guy off to our 1 o'clock, the traffic.
I'm sorry, Warrior 8405 Mike, say again?
The aircraft off to our 2 o'clock now, it's at the landing traffic.
Warrior 8405 Mike, negative, don't know who that is. It's BFR traffic westbound 2600, don't know where he's headed.
Roger, 05 Mike.
Okay, yeah, he's just going westbound then.
Right, well, I wasn't going to turn in if that was him, because...
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would have delayed too.
Warrior 8405 Mike, the Piaggio is now a mile and a half final, well ahead of you, no factor. Number 2, runway 36, clear to land, wind 360 at 12, gust 16.
Clear to land, number 2, runway 3605 Mike.
Okay, so that guy must have been coming in on a right or left base, and we never saw him.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Are you just going to re-intercept?
Yep.
Because this thing hasn't cycled ahead. So you just roll out with an intercept to get back to course.
So I'm going to stop at 29. Come back down.
There's your course coming back in?
Yep.
And your glide path coming back in. This is almost like getting you get to do 2 instrument approaches.
Well, remember that when you're writing the logbook. No. I know, bad, can't do that. Hey, start or descent.
Re-establishing our glide path.
Re-establishing the glide path, correct. So, even though he cleared us, we got to call him again?
Nope, we're clear to land.
Com 2284, where do you fire?
We're going down to Longhorn 2284.
Com 2284, roger, start right at the end, then taxi Alpha Echo to Longhorn, monitor ground 119.12.
Alpha Echo to Longhorn, will monitor ground 2284, thanks sir.
You're going a lot faster this time.
I know, well, I'm trying to do 3 things at once as usual. just do it this way. You don't want to behave?
Georgetown Tower, calling 9451 Tango at 3,500 feet, about 10 miles to the west, inbound, requesting a full stop with information India.
Tomahawk 9451 Tango, Georgetown Tower, port 3 miles west of the airport, expect left base runway 36.
Port 3 miles, expect left runway 36. Thanks a lot. 51 Tango.
Be sure you stay within the flap range while you're flying down this thing.
Yep, I gotcha. Matter of fact, I think we're going to put 10 in right here. Help us a little bit. Alright, we're MDA.
Yeah, we're past the MDA. Yep. Okay, so all visual.
Man, I wish I grew was a little more.
You're doing fine. Just don't let the nose drop. Don't pull it up too high. You're just on the horizon.
Warrior 8405 Mike, where do you park?
05 Mike's going to the pumps.
Warrior 8405 Mike, Roger, turn right, taxiway Bravo, cross taxiway Alpha to the pumps, this frequency is fine.
Bravo to Alpha to the pumps, this frequency 05 Mike.
Okay, so just don't pull the nose up too high when you're trying to keep it from, because then you're not letting it come down to the runway, and that's when you can let it, come to a stall. So it shouldn't really come up above where you're looking over at the horizon. You ought to be able to see the